अचो त हथ वंडायूं, पंहिंजे दिमाग़ मां पुराणा ख़्याल कढूं, अचो त नवां इंसान बणिजूं, नई दुनिया ॾियूं, नवां रिश्ता, नवां लाॻापा, नवां जीअण जा ढंग, ऐं जे ज़रूरत पई त नवां मरण जा ढंग। छो त जीअण जे लाइ ज़रूरी आहे त माण्हू खे मरण में बि हिकिड़ो शान हुजे। भाड़ियो थी, कुकुड़ थी, कंधे हेठि करे, चमचो थी, टके जो माण्हू थी, ख़सीस थी मरण, तंहिंजे बदिरां हिकिड़े ॾींहुं मुड़ुस माण्हू थी, सचो पचो इंसान थी, कंध मथे खणी हलण जी हिकिड़ी ॾींहं जी ज़िंदगी 1000 सालनि जे भाड़ियाईअ लूमड़ जी ज़िंदगी सां पेश।
Rasool Bux Palijo is one of the greatest men the history of Sindh has ever witnessed. This man has left immortal marks on the pages of history, politics, journalism, literature, literary criticism, water issues, Marxism, and almost on everything which affects the socio-political arena of Sindh in particular and world in general. Rasool Bux Palijo, the veteran Sindhi scholar, the orator par excellence, the political figure, and the greater writer, was born in village Mungar Khan Palijo, Jungshahi, Thatta, district of Sindh on September 21st, 1930. He received his early education from his hometown and then shifted to Karachi to pursue his higher studies at Sindh Madrasatul Islam. His father's name was Ali Ahmad Palijo and his mother's name was Ladi Bai. He actively participated in the politics of the region and keeps a vigilant eye on what goes there around the globe. He is famous for promoting non-violent struggle against the feudalism, martial laws, colonialism and imperialism. He was one of the leading founders of Awami National Party, Sindh Muttahida Mahaz, Sindh Qomi Ittihad, Poonam, Sindhi Adbi Sangat, Bazme Sufia Sindh, Anti-One Unit Movement, MRD, and the Fourth March Movement. He founded Awami Tahreek, Sindhi Hari Committee, Sindhiani Tahreek, Sindhi Shagir Tahreek, Sindhi Hari Tahreek, Pakistan Awami Jamhuri Ittihad, Pakistan Awami Tahreek, Sindhi Mazdoor Tahreek, Sindhi Intellectual Forum, Sindhi Awam Jo Qomi Ittihad, Sindhi Girls Students Organization, Sujag Bar Tahreek, Sindh Water Committee, 1940, Pakistan Resolution Implementation, Awami Jamhuri Tahreek, Anti-Greater Thal Canal, and Kalabagh Dam Action Committee. His literary works ranges over the myriads of the articles in Sindhi and English on social, literary, economics, and political topics, books, and lectures. His works in Sindhi include Subho Thindo, Jeki Bangal Sathiyo, Adbi Fan, Sandhi Zaat Hanjan, Rahbar Ya Rahzan, Chund Shari, Mao Zedong, Karl Marx, Communist Manifesto, Ho Chi Minh, Chund Mazmoon, and Andha Undha. He is very much optimistic about the better times in future, and he not only highlights and analyzes the issues being faced by the people, but also recommends their remedies. He exhorts Jinnah for his liberal and secular ideas. He deems Jinnah as one of the greatest men in the history. He speaks dauntless and speaks on unequivocal terms and acrimonious manner. He stresses on the history to be read and facts to be revealed. He remembers history on his fingertips. He is the staunch opponent of distortion of history and is of the view that historical facts be corrected. His stance on water issues. His thought, research, and knowledge on water issues is updated in the international perspective. He has thoroughly analyzed the water issue and have always spoken on the every front regarding the injustice being done to Sindh. He had striven hard throughout his life against the building of dams. He is one of the progressive writers of the age of the front rank and is of the greatest champion of the political literature. His contribution in literary criticism. According to him, the real ideology of changing the world is with the Latif. Latif, according to him, is the greatest ideologist of the world. It is he and a group of his minded people who brought Latif among the public, and the image of Latif was revealed unto the world. His explanation of Latif is laudatory, and after every explanation of the poem, the repeated explanation too comes up with the massive message and opens the new horizon. He brought Latif to the front rank of the poets and recognized the real worth of the poetry of Latif. He girdled up his loins for Sheikh Ayaz when Ayaz was severely criticized by the rightist and the fundamentalist, and Ayaz lost heart, and it was Rasool Bux Palijo who wrote his remarkable book Andha Undha Wage and silenced all the critics, and Ayaz rose to the arena again backed by the sage of the age. In this book, he has comparatively analyzed the poetic thoughts of the poets of different languages and evolution of the poetic thought and the poetry. This book proved as the touchstone of the Sindhi criticism and became the permanent source of not only inspiration for the men of letters, especially the critics and the poets, but also the guidelines to be followed. He also contributed a lot of books to the political literature. This man and the leader par excellence has provided Sindh and Sindhi literature, the train of intellectuals who are contributing to the Sindh and Sindhi literature in this sage of age died on June 7, 2018 in a hospital in Karachi. He was buried on 8 June 2018 in Mungar Khan Palijo, Jungshai, Tata district. Though Rasool Bux Palijo is not among us physically, but he keeps on inspiring and encouraging us through his works, lectures, and his books.